What's up, guys? Ryan here, and I wanted to talk real quickly about why it is you need a realtor. Many people are going to think, well, I could do this myself, and I'm going to explain to you why that's not a good idea, at least and or especially if it's your first house. The first most important thing when you're buying a house as to why you need a realtor is because they have experience. Remember your first time trying to ride a bike? It wasn't very good and probably end up crashing and scratching up your knees and whatever. The same thing goes when you're buying a house. If you don't have experience, you don't have somebody to guide you and to hold your hand beyond what we can do from the mortgage standpoint, if you don't have a realtor to help you navigate this whole process, it can be very hard on you. It can be very stressful on you, and you might also cost yourself hundreds, if not thousands of dollars because of mistakes that you make by not knowing the process. Okay, so the first thing is the experience. They could literally save you thousands of dollars. It's really important. The next thing is by having a realtor, you have access to the MLS, the multiple listing service. This service or this system is going to be able to show you properties that you may not find on Zillow, Redfin, Trulia, or whatever platform that you use. The MLS system is going to be able to give you sometimes properties that haven't yet hit any of those services, and you'll be able to find these properties before anybody else does if they're not using a realtor who's tied in or completely plugged in to the MLS system. Okay, so especially right now, we're in 2022 in May. Right now, it's extremely important to be tied into the system and to be tied into realtors, to be tied into the market, because if you don't find a property the day it goes on the market, you've probably already missed it. Okay, it's really important to be tied into the MLS system. And the last thing is, once you go under contract, again, a realtor who is very seasoned and has good experience may be able to help you negotiate the absolute best deal. They'll help you understand that you can negotiate some things over here and not over here. Okay, one of those things being you don't want to have to give up your inspections because God forbid you say, okay, I really want this house, and the realtor looks and says, I don't think so, you're not going to give up your inspections, and they try to negotiate that, and the realtor says no. What if that's a money pit? What if they just saved you thousands of dollars in a house that you're stuck in because they help negotiate and say, no, we're not giving this up? Or let's say that they do an inspection and they find that there's some things that need to be repaired. And you may say, oh, that's not a big deal. But the realtor may say, that is a big deal. Here's why. Again, saving you or potentially helping you not lose thousands of dollars from the transaction. Okay? These are three important things that are going to make a huge difference that at the end of the day can mean a lot to your bottom line. So when you're approved for a mortgage, you've qualified. If you need a realtor, we will set you up with one. This is one of the situations, I know you sometimes want to help your friends, but unless your friends have any experience, you may not want to do it with your first house, okay? If you've had some experience and you want to help a friend or a family member with their first transaction as a realtor, that's a different story. Hopefully they have the team and the backing to help support them as well. But for you yourself, you want to make sure you have a good, seasoned, experienced realtor to help you navigate the waters of purchasing your first house, okay? If you have any questions about that, let us know. Again, we can set you up with some of the realtors in our network. If you know somebody that's good, have them give us a call. We'd love to have a conversation with them, explain our pre-approval process and how we thoroughly vet you so that before you even start looking at houses and wasting any of their time or gas, we make sure that you're 100% qualified, and that's a great way for us to build a nice relationship with them. All right? If you have any questions, let us know. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and we can't wait to help you find your first house.